Right, I'm off to find an abandoned road. Let's just get there, shall we?
RevelatorAlf.
Hello, welcome to RevelatorAlf. I hope you're all well. So this video is all about going to find and ride abandoned roads. Now, these are actually more common than you think. Sometimes they change the road layout somewhere and they cut off like a bend or a corner, and so that road, or was road, just becomes abandoned, and they might convert it into a path. Sometimes they just leave it to be overgrown. Sometimes they change it into a lay-by, and other times the complete road is still there, but they might convert it into what they call a byway over here in the UK. Anyway, I'm going to go and check one out. Let me get there. Lovely bends. Nice dry roads. Haven't really rained that much in the last couple of days, so I'm hedging my bets here that the trail or the track which I'm going to be riding on, that used to be a road, is going to be kind of dry. Whoop. So I'm heading off to a place called Hindhead in Surrey, which is kind of southwest of London-ish. And basically, this old road used to go over the top of the hills, and it's a place called the Devil's Punch Bowl and Gibbet Hill as well, and all that kind of stuff. Right, so not to be confused with the Devil's Punch Bowl that might be in other parts of the world. There's quite a few Devil's Punch Bowls, I think. Popular name for whatever reason. Anyway, it's a bit of a hair-raising experience, I'm sure. So anyway, this place in Hindhead, what they did many years ago, they built a tunnel. Instead of going round or over the hill, they went and said, let's go through the tunnel. Yeah, lots of places around the world, they do that, don't they? The original road designers would just go round, then they started, oh, we can just blast a hole in the side of the mountain. So that's what they did. So when they built the tunnel, and obviously the increase of traffic went through the tunnel, this old road became abandoned. On my travels, I've actually come across quite a few of these. There's actually a directory in the UK of all abandoned roads. You can go search for it online as well. You go to your local councils, and there is a set procedure. They have to, I'm not sure what it's called, it's about decommissioning a road, but it's like putting a stoppage order on that road. So in other words, it can't be used as a road anymore. Sometimes when they cut off a bend here, let's say they cut off this bend, they want to go straight, they might convert this part into a lay-by. So they have to put a stoppage order on that section, so it's not a road anymore, it becomes a lay-by. It's all very complicated, and those who know. So let us know in the comments if you're into this kind of thing. Anyway, but there is a list of all the roads. Now some of them are very short stretches, but some of them are, say, really long. It really depends. So no matter where you are in the world, there's bound to be abandoned roads which you can go and have a look at. It's a beautiful day to ride out into the countryside. Lovely part of the world around here, just at the top of the South Downs as well. So beautiful riding roads, and on a day like today, wow, it's just fantastic. Love it. Now if you watch some of my other videos where I'm following a sat-nav on the phone, you may have picked up on the notion that I get lost quite easily, and that's basically what I'm doing now. I keep on taking a wrong turn, thinking, oh, this is the right way, and it isn't. Now I would like to say I'm blaming Google Maps, but I think it's just me. I do love travelling on old routes that I've not been on before, and just seeing all these oldie worldy houses and buildings, always really cool. Surrey is actually really like that. Lots of little villages, that kind of oldie worldy as well. Really nice. Anyway, moving on. Right, another 10 minutes, I should be there. I'm just going to keep on riding these glorious roads on this glorious day. Right, just coming through the Hindhead area, and just coming up to the Devil's Punch Bowl. Right, so that is the path area which you can't go on. Ooh, gravel. Now, I'm pretty sure this is a rideable road. We're going to check it out. Oh, God, this gravel's all over the place. Right, so I'm here at the Devil's Punch Bowl car park. I think I saw a sign there where it says you can't actually go on here. That would be the old road. Let me just check this out. Hold on. Oh, here we go. That's it. This is it. Right. I had a feeling it was. Right, there we go. It's this one here. So this is called a boat. Byway open to all traffic. Right. Let's go give it a go. Let's see what's what, shall we? Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to ride really slowly and maybe just add a bit of music to it and see if I can get there. Right, so I'm right here, Devil's Punch Bowl, and let's go have a look, shall we? Here we go. And I'm going to ride really slowly as well because I don't want to scare people. But this is the old road. This is the old road that would have been used before the tunnel was built. I should really have a sign on me saying, filming in progress. Don't look at me strangely. Yeah, so basically this would have been the old road going over the hills, and the Devil's Punch Bowl is basically all around there as well, and the tunnel is on the right and it goes right through here. Now basically there's lots of trails, riding trails and byways around here, but I think, you know, the heroic Harley will get completely stuck on that if I was because I'm on only road tyres as well. But right now this is quite nice. This is actually really nice. It's basically the road. I was expecting it to be a dirt trail all dug up, but no, it's still the road, the physical road. It's an abandoned road, which is really cool. So this whole area to the left, this is the Devil's Punch Bowl, and well, it's basically, well, I wouldn't say a caldera, but it's just like a big cravat and high ground all around. So I'll leave a map up there for you, but you know, come and have a look at it. I mean, look, if you can see it right here. Hold on, let me just there's a bit of a lookout point here. Hold on. It's huge. There's more trails and everything down there as well, but you can basically go all the way around it. Look, you can walk all the way around that, and this is the Devil's Punch Bowl, and you go all the way down to the bottom on the path as well. I think there's the path down there. So this is the Devil's Punch Bowl. There's the heroic Harley up the hill. Now I think they got a cheeky cafe here as well, so maybe I'll do the whole route and then come back again and get a cheeky little coffee. You know, I've got all my heated gear on, but it's actually really mild today. I don't need it. I've got it connected, but it's not even turned on. Right, onwards. So this road goes all the way around this kind of Devil's Punch Bowl. The Gibbet Hill, I think it is, on the right hand side here as well. So it's a beautiful spot to go and have a look at. Lovely. The only problem with these, what they call byways in the UK, these open to all traffic, right, routes, is that whilst some people might acknowledge that they're open to all traffic, some people don't. And even if they do, they don't really appreciate it that you're coming round, you know, on a motor vehicle. So it's always good to be courteous and respectful of other, you know, horse riders or cyclists or pedestrians, because it just reduces the amount of, you know, animosity sometimes. Even if you're in the right, you know, it's pathetic. But there we go. Right, look. Oh, look. The old slow go slow, yeah, on this motor road. Can you imagine the amount of traffic that would come on this real single track road years and years ago? And now all of a sudden it's just you know, obviously it goes through the tunnel now. Obviously this is in olden days, but look, I mean, look at this, look at where I am here. Beautiful, beautiful. What a fantastic spot. I basically started right from over there. I can just see the car park over there. So this is the Devil's Punch Bowl. It's a big bowl base, a big caldera. I don't think it's a caldera, it's naturally formed, but anyway, I'm no geologist, obviously. Right, down the hill now. Oh, hello. Dancing with wolves. Crikey, look at these beauties. Absolute beauties. Hello. Oh, they're not wolves, are they? They're huskies. I'm sure they were. Oh no, let us know in the comments. What were they? Huskies or wolves? If all these byways, these routes abandoned, they're all like that, I'll just keep on riding them. Fantastic. Love it. The heroic Harley can still be heroic on these. Yeah. This is the slippery when wet route, which I'm right on now. Yeah. Okay, so on the back brake, slowly. Let's try and pick a route. This possibly wasn't where I really wanted to get to, but you know what, it's been a bit dry, so I always say, pick your routes and try and go a little bit slowly. The heroic Harley is trying to be heroic for me. It's just these tyres. The tyres are always the big thing. This is when they just slip on the mud and everything, you know. Actually, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. You're just ultra conscious of how slippy it can be in these tyres, you know. Yeah, it's dryish, but it's still kind of slippery. So I'm just gonna not touching the front brake, just on the back brake. So this now continues on. Beautiful. And this goes all the way down to the main road, the old main road. So basically this would have been the road. Now I'm not going to go and join the main road again. Basically what I'm going to do, I'll just double back, come up here and go and explore all the other abandoned roads, because they're all abandoned roads along here. Beautiful. And there we are, coming to the exit point now. So this is where the abandoned road ends and where the main road starts. Marvellous. Ah, beautiful. Oh, let's have a look over here. Oh. So basically, on that route there, where I was going to take, I've just realised, that is the byway, and that's not the abandoned road which I wanted to ride. So that is the abandoned road which I have ridden. So that's good, that's fine. And the heroic Harley, I think on this slippery mud, I'd just be chancing my luck here a little bit. Right, going downhill now. Slippery when wet, on road tyres, not a good combination. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try and get to the other side and go and find the route, I think, which will take me around the Devil's Punch Bowl. I always think it's amazing where you find people who volunteer their own time to go and clean up the countryside or city streets. You know, they're not paid, they're not told. You know, everybody else is just leaving crap lying around, and they just go and do it voluntarily because they just want to see a cleaner place. And you know, I've got to say, I don't think I'd be that charitable myself, but it's always good, heartwarming to know that there are people out there doing this kind of stuff. Right, it's muddy muckmudness over here, that's for sure. Muddy muckmudness. Right, I'm not sure if these are byways, but we're going to go and give it a go. Down here is the byway. There we go. There we go, and the sign says byway. Right, lovely. So basically, going down the hill into the punch bowl now, and see if I can ride around it for you, get a much better view. Down the hill we go. These are all abandoned roads and they're just byways now, so that's really cool. I mean, as byways go, these are probably the best byways ever, because they're just, you know, still tarmac roads really. So I'm basically right at the foot of the punch bowl right now, going down the hill right to the bottom of it. Let's see where this takes me. I'm kind of following this route here, but actually the road says that it ends. There we go. Right, hold on. Woohoo! Slipped in the slide there. Alright, so that is a byway. Is that a byway? Yeah, I think so. Right, let's give it a go. Oh. Yeah, now we're into muddy stuff. Rocks. Probably best just to stay at the bottom of the rocks here. This is not what I was supposed to be doing. This is not the abandoned road, by the way. This is pure off-roading. Alright. The heroic Harley rides supreme once again. Right, up the hill here. This might be a bit of an awkward one. There we go. Just trying to pick my route here. Whoop. There we go. Oh, that's a bit of a funny one. There we go. Whoop. Pick your route. Trying to avoid the rocks. Trying to protect my sump. Oh dear. Yeah, just trying to go upright as much as possible here. Here we go. Whoop. Up we go. Pretty much at the bottom again. I think this is where I almost ended up before. Right, on the back brake, very slippery downhill on the mud. Great. Slowly. Catchy monkey, do not slip on the horrible mud. The heroic Harley is still being very heroic. Right, downhill, slippery, slippery, slippery. God, blimey. Trying to stop this bike from hooning around here. Blimey. Oh, what a lovely little lake. Marvellous. Considering these are road tyres, considering it's a Harley, it's actually doing really well on this stuff. It's kind of hard beneath it, but it's just got that layer of slippery mud on top, you know. Right, so I made it back to the cafe. Unfortunately, the camera GoPro buggered up on the way around, so I didn't get the last bit of footage. But essentially, it's just the route that I'd already taken. Anyway, so I'm back here. I'm going to get a coffee now. The Devil's Punch Bowl here in Surrey. Come and check it out. Lovely day to ride and to walk or ride your bikes or whatever. Come check it out. Right, don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell, like and share, and check out the website RevelatorAlf.com. And I definitely need to go and clean my bike. It's in a bit of a state, but at least it's not leaking oil. Know what I mean? Ta-da. And this is Hindhead Tunnel. Yoo-hoo! Anytime you go through a tunnel, you gotta sing loud. It's weird to think that I've just been riding on top of this. It's weird, actually, on trails and everything, right on top of this. Odd, very odd, but there we go.